cards. Am I ready? Oh my goodness.
Good evening.
Let's see.
So I'm wondering,
It says waiting for love, rewind.
so what do I have to do?
Oh, I see you.
Do you?
Yeah, you see me?
Can you come online?
I'm trying.
Share stream. Maybe that's that. Share this stream. No. Business.
Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and then go.
So I'm wondering, share. Let's see, I wonder if just sharing, I want you to come on here. Send, let's see. Manage maybe? You don't have access to this
I like
feature.
your hair, sir.
Oh, thank you. Moderation helps everyone. Okay. So, what's this edit button? Cancel that. Okay. Girl, I don't know my way around this right here. I wonder what this feature is that it's telling me I don't have access to. Pop out dashboard. Let's see what that is. Because I want to. Oh, no. That's not what I need. Settings. Maybe it's in settings. Overlay for breaks. There's a lot of stuff in this. Tell us. That's not it.
I'm gonna click on this video. How do I do that?
Huh?
The video is behind.
Yours?
Uh,
I would love to share the screen. Live streaming. Let's see. Oh, I didn't go down. What's new? Jeez. Share it. Share. Let's do. Allow. Girl. Let's see. Refresh page. Select. Stream refresh. No. Why would I do that? Cancel that. Okay. So channel level settings. I'm trying to figure out maybe if I streamed. Oh, it won't let me do that. Manage. Stream, I can't stream. What kind of business is this?
it's crazy. It's like an echo. Like you say it, then your mouth says it. It's like it is so weird. Sorry, I know that's not right in
So this is all that it's going to offer.
Like, can you even see me?
That's what I'm trying to navigate here. Let me close this. Show mode is on. Send a message every minute. Welcome. What's this right here? Add notes. Engage with your audience. Start a Q&A. Answer viewer questions live. Start a poll. Slow mode is on. This is not engage with your audience. That's not what I'm trying to do. Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your. Okay. They want to do a tutorial, and I'm trying to figure out like what's going on. Is are visible? Some messages such as, okay, so this was a great learning experience. Um, hey, webcam, let's see. Manage channel level setting. Um, oh, so this is that. Need to share. Oh my! Stop sharing. Stop sharing.
Go ahead and do your script and let me help you, not help you. The top. No, that's easier. And
Okay, so just go through. Um, no. Okay. Sheesh. Okay, so I guess we could do it like that. I really wanted to.
You don't think it'll be weird because it's an echo?
Oh, for you?
Yeah, you don't hear echo?
Mm.
Oh, well, that's fine. Can you hear my massager?
Because my modem is so loud, it's unreal.
Okay, but shit, if you can't see me, I'm just gonna pop up my massage, keep my knees going, and I'll just watch it in your paper.
Oh. So let's see here. All right. Let me see. Let us see. Okay. 8 minutes. How we get here? Okay, well, the learning curve. This is the first time I ever went.
Have you been on this whole time?
Mm-hmm.
Is my voice there? Talk about my massager and my knees.
That's a 50-year-old type. Yes, ma'am. That's a 50-year-old type. You hear me? Wow. Yes, it has been. See, I said learning curve. I'm telling you.
See, I need to know because I'll cut them out.
Oh yes, that is definitely something that you would do. So let's catch up.
Okay.
Dating at 50. Yeah. So of course, before you can find love, you have to find love yourself again. I've been pondering on that. Yesterday was a pretty rough day for me. I think it was just this overflowing of, or more precisely, this, it was like flashbacks. Most of the day, I'm pretty sure it was triggered by something that I felt like was very unjust and unfair at work. That's where it started. But it made me think about and literally relive. It was like I was flashing back into these spaces, where I didn't choose me. I chose someone else or something else for the sake of the greater good. And I think that isn't love. It might seem like love, might feel like love at the time, but it was love should never be mistaken for sacrifice. Those are just
Mm-hmm.
so I think what I went through yesterday was require forgiveness because I did view love in that way for so long that um, it just didn't match up with like my conscious mind. You know, all that activity and evidence and receipts were quite literally in the flashbacks, so it's like now I'm looking at it and comparing it, and it's like, really, I didn't do myself a solid for real. And it made me feel indifferent, because you going along on the path, and you thinking that you're doing something, you're feeling better, and then bam, something comes along the way to remind you that might need to unpack that and see what that's all about. Where does it stem from? So I was kind of thinking that in this video, um, it could serve as like a reminder that self-love isn't a phase. Like it's not going to end. I think it is going to always be something to evaluate or go through, right? Hash out, refine, redefine. So, sister, you went to our alma mater, homecoming.
I did.
Yes. So, what was that like? Because talking about flashbacks.
Oh my gosh. It was
How was that?
it was amazing. It was weird because I'm going back without my locks, first of all, and I'm going without my new hair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's a little different. And now I was front, thought I was going like Stella, going to get the girl back. But
Oh, okay.
it was more like Stella Rose. I'm just whine.
Oh, dang. I mean,
it wasn't though. It was really great, and I was so happy. Like I was happy. I was there with my girl. My best friend from 7th grade. So I was there with Reed. We were hanging out. I was seeing my friends. My all my stores, my line sisters were there. Seeing people that I could barely remember. It's like I know you. I cannot think of your name, but I remember experiencing some fun times with you. So going through that was great. I also so I know I was trying to make a connection, but I didn't go like, hey, what did my boyfriend check yes or no type thing. But I was open because I realized after our last discussion that I may not be as open as I thought I was to a new. I didn't realize it that I may not be as open as I thought I was to something new. So when I went, homecoming, I was more intentional and like thinking, I'm like, you know what? I'm open. I am not thinking that, hey, this is going to be the night that I find, that Mr. Right or even just my new pen pal. I wasn't thinking like that. I was just like, you know what? I'm open. I'm about to have a good time. I look good. I did. You saw the picture. So I'm just kidding. I look good. I had a good time. I was open, and I feel like, there were a few guys are kind of looking at me. The problem is, I don't know if they were looking at me because they're like, "Hey, I remember you," or because they thought I was cute. It could have been both. I don't know which.
I mean, to me, you have that appeal. There's not a lot of people in the world that can step into the room and command it.
But I am 6'1".
And yeah, okay, you 6'1", but you also bring it, like your full self, and that matters. Well, it matters. It does. It changes the frequency.
I believe that. I know I'm pretty powerful. I can see that. I did, like I said, I had some people like that would come and talk to me. I was flirting. People were flirting back with me, but it never went any further than like the dance floor. And I was actually pretty happy with that. When I left, it wasn't like, oh, I didn't get any numbers, or oh, I didn't make the connection. Like the small little connections I made was really enough. I felt really cute. I was feeling like I was really cute. So I left there with a pretty happy feeling. I had a good time, but I didn't make a connection, and I put all these pictures on Facebook. So I'm like low key waiting on the DM. I'm like, hey, you were good.
Oh, really? See, sister, you're supposed to let that go in that moment. Oh, wow. So you kept that motor running in the background. Like, yep, it's gonna boomerang. It's gonna boomerang.
So but in any case, I'm not. I think I am. I keep saying I think. I want to be able to say I am without that thinking it, but I'm pretty sure, like 90% sure, that I really am open to something new. I really feel like that I am. But I'm not. The problem is, I'm not just hurting, not having it. Right now. I don't know. Maybe because it's been so long since it's just been me that I'm like selfishly guarding that.
Well, I think it's brave.
I don't know what's going on. It's just a bag of mess is what I am. I just can't, just contradictions and confusion is what I am right now.
Well, I think that's just the growth part. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just the growth part. And I mean, I feel you, because with what's going on in our current climate is different. You know what I mean? I think it's a lot of closures going on for everybody. A lot of assessments that's happening to everybody, and it's just as the planet moves forward and the world shifts, and not look the same or interact with us the same. You have no other choice but to really do an assessment. You know, I would hate for people to be living in this time and not. So I know it feels like it's a mess. It's a work in progress. It's in. It's what give and take. All of these different contrasts at the same time is still very healthy. Because you're getting a full view of what you like, what you don't like, and what's not okay, and what is okay. I think we grew up during a time where nobody prepped you with because to me, dating feels like a business meeting. It doesn't matter how beautiful this person is, there's still a set of questions I need to get across this table to ensure that we're in alignment. Right. And so I haven't been dating at all. I think I've been being revisited, I guess, by old stuff, old relationships and partnerships. No, nothing new. Yeah. Yeah. But I expected that with, assessing, where we are, and everybody should be assessing, where they are and what is meaningful. So I expected that. But I think what I didn't expect is the strength to like not see what's up again. Ordinarily, okay, well, maybe they're different. Well, maybe,
Oh, God.
and it's like,
Yeah.
I don't have that to give.
So what are you doing? You just like what went wrong or what went right? Or, like what are you doing if it's not?
I think when it comes, and I mean, it's maybe this is just a very humorous way that the universe is wanting to respond to me saying no, hell no. Um, but for the most part, I just nurture myself. I take care of myself. Um, you know, do my own pedicure or do a facial or literally, I just take care of myself in that because what I'm not going to do is go down a journey that I already know the ending to or think I know the ending to, which could be a problem. It could be a problem, but to me, it's not because I already went down there and I already know that. And so, no, thank you. You know what I'm saying? So if they are, I'm not in that space where I'm choosing what I already have chosen before. Um, but in that, I feel like what comes out of that experience is being able to see, some of the illusions that I told myself, because potential is not going to get it. I'm not doing anything on potential. You got to be already there. And then we'll see if that's compatible. But I used to do a lot of things just on potential, you know, just giving, just being that person to give the benefit of the doubt. I just believe, but it's so much that can go in the opposite direction from what you believe because you're not looking at the complete truth. Truth is subjective. It just depends on the moment and what's actually happening and how it relates to you. So that's why that potential doesn't work because it could be very well something that you don't see, so but you're judging it based on, oh, well, it's gonna, you know, I have faith. Yeah. hmm So I am open to meeting new, and I have gotten back on the app. Um, and I've been practicing, not viewing with potential. You know what I'm saying? Like really, like it's in my mind, but now I'm like in the physical practice of this. It can't be potential. Nothing about the picture has to be potential. And it,
potential thing.
huh?
So because we've done that already.
Sure, we have. And what that looks like today is a no. And so, but I can't believe how much I have allowed that formula to work through and through me. Like even with who I find myself attracted to, who I would choose out of a whole lineup of men, like that translated for me, like, with a type. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, oh, I'm a little more bad off than I thought. Just saying. 'Cause, Yeah, this is a whole thing, that a whole programming I need to undo, dismantle, and come again. Because, you know, I don't know. It looks a little different.
It sure does.
So, are you going back to the app? What do you think? What do you think is so different about that app? What are some of the good things do you think about that app?
I mean, I like the accessibility. I like being able to peruse the people who might possibly be interested in me, or I might possibly be interested in. I do not like having to being charged for the privilege. And then it's like, if you pay for it, what I mean is that, okay, so I paid for it a couple of months. But then, you would want to up your profile and you need to add this, and then there's another charge. And then give a rose. Oh, you don't have any roses. Here's another charge. I'm like, you know what? I got your charge. Oh, wait, this is not. But either way, it was like, yeah, maybe, I don't know. It's not that it's impersonal, because I feel like that would do me very well right now in the space that I'm in. It's just.
So you're not ready for.
I don't want to pay. I'm not ready to pay. It's what they're.
You're not ready to play. Pay. Oh no, I won't ever. So if it will be a subpar experience for me, because I'm not paying for what should be my God-given right. Like, that's my birthright. You're gonna charge me for that? I don't think so. But I think the difference for me is kind of like what you were saying, just being able to do it in your own protective way, to kind of scan and see what's out there. But I also like that communication part that has to come before you even meet. You know what I mean? Like, so we don't waste each other's time. I got a list of things I like to check out first, so out the door goes potential. I don't have to bother with anything potential, yeah, because I have my list. And, if depending on how you respond to those questions, and I'm saying not just even verbally respond, but, are you coming in hot? Are you trying to, do some extra stuff that you don't know me, you shouldn't be even on that. You know what I mean? Because I'm not, to me, if that's what it's about, you probably definitely for sure need to miss me. I'm 50. I don't, you know what I mean? I'm gonna want some connection, some intimacy, something meaningful. I'm not looking for a hookup. Great. I want that. Huh? I said that sounds great. I think I want that. You think? I mean, I'm sure. Oh my goodness. I'm just saying. So when they come in hot, I've had that on dates, like, and that's a no for me. Yeah, no. Because number one, the testosterone in men declines at the age of what, 42? Oh. Mm-hmm. So I've met some men who decide that ED is not happening when it is indeed a part of the situation. Oh, wow. Mm-hmm. Just totally like, this isn't even something. Will put themselves in a position to have to explain that this is an issue. When I promise you would have really done better with not coming in hot like that. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. Don't
make
come
it
in.
worse for themselves with that.
Don't do that. Don't. Because I mean, it's going to be a no for me. Like it's going to make it it's at the top. Like, don't do that. Why would you even lead with that? And you know
I
that
don't
that's going to be an
understand.
issue. You like you know it is. It's you have receipts. You know, is that common in your world? And but you will lead with that. I mean, I would definitely be if that was an issue for me. I would definitely go the other direction. I would want to know your mind. Like I would, we would become friends somewhere
Maybe
in
they're
here. Yeah, because no, why? Why would you do that? And then at 50, there's a possibility of a long time of no intimacy. So you wake up a bear and then there's nothing. It's no good. No good. So you gonna shoot two disappointments at me?
You wake up a bear and you wake up a bear because it's like what?
Wow.
Leave me here for this. No, thank you.
Now I feel like you're trying to handle me. Yeah. You trying to create something that no one would go for, not even yourself.
Maybe they're hoping for a different outcome. Maybe they're hoping that you'll be the one to change it or something like that.
Oh, something that commonly happens.
Oh gosh. I don't want to go through.
So I'm just saying, we're saying dating at 50, but in the 40s, some men, I mean, that testosterone, it drops, right? For whatever reason. It could be sitting sedentary for, and that's just the work that you got going on. You sit for a long time, you know, maybe enticed metabolic syndrome, so you got some blood sugar situation, you have some high blood pressure, you got some stuff that creates the situations where that's going to be a problem. And you don't realize it because this is just all in your lifestyle. And then you hit an age where something just like women, right? Is it 25 where collagen starts to depreciate? Like it's, we all go through these. Huh?
I said that's not fair. Well, we gotta start at 25.
It just, I mean, and I know that men have collagen too, but those effects. Thinning hair and bones cracking like Crisco. It's you may have dry skin, like it just really shows up in the woman. Um, so I know there are some declining things that happen. There's some hormones that just naturally do decline, but that's why you have to have meaningful connections. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, I've been in a connection where we were friends after we tried, right? Like we were just friends and it was completely non-transactional sexually. It just wasn't that. For more years than when we were trying to be something different. So it was because that friendship was there that created that. It was just a friendship. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you start caring for him like a family member, You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, don't lead with that. Try that approach. You may get a little bit further.
So if there's anybody out there battling interested in dating, don't come in hot. Build a friendship.
I
I care
mean,
about you before it decides.
which is a
If it's
given.
going to get a lean, not lean.
Yeah, I mean, you're trying to run that cycle. You know that there may be some ladies in 20s, 30s. No, mature woman is going to put that ahead of the connection.
Mm-hmm.
It's just it's just not. So you got to learn how to read the room. And if you can't, then that's very telling. You know what I mean? Like there's a whole list of information that formulates from you not being able to read the room. For me, that means you probably lack emotional intelligence. Like you don't do no active listening. You probably don't nurture yourself a lot because you would just be wishing to sustain from harm's way by paying attention. You know, it's a whole list that just populates for me with that coming in hot. Mm-mm.
There's a whole lot that comes with that coming in hot right there.
I mean, but imagine, you know, maybe they feel like, you know, it's they know it's you know, a long time of no intimacy in that way with someone, and they feel like they need to. That's the part that you would probably want. I don't know. It is a misread. So anybody that sees this and that's your plan or that's how you operate, you just think twice about that. Because I'm telling you, it's not okay. It's so much you're missing in a connection if that's what you're trying to do. Period. But I was looking at this one YouTube video, and this man was talking about how don't he don't date. He was a Caucasian man, but he said that he's fine with it, and there's nothing, And his was why he don't date over 50 or stop dating after he hit 50, and I thought it was interesting. One of the things he mentioned was he don't like the way the new woman is big.
It's big.
I was wondering if you was listening.
What you mean?
You got to do all this to get that's just not something that he ever had to deal with back in his day.
Sound like it's good he don't date. He feels stupid self.
Yeah. I don't know about you all. And then plus, I'm just kind of stuck in my ways. Well, duh. We know. You talking about something. Back in the day when Lee jeans,
not the Lee jeans.
You know what Lee jeans do.
Yeah. I do know that.
And you know exactly who fit Lee jeans.
I do.
So, nowadays people want to look like, what's the queen? Mahatma, I think it was, where they had taken her hind parts and put it in a museum. I think her name was Mahatma. She had a big old round tail, and every time they would just look and stare and gawk, and eventually she ended up in a museum where everybody can look at her tail. Mm-hmm.
I thought her name was Sarah something.
Was it? It could be. Let me see what her name is. Why I'm thinking of a Sarah Bartman. That might be.
What I can think. That's what
Is it Sarah Bartman? Let me see. They might have just called her.
Right, you're on live. That is
I can. Sarah Bart. Man, no, that can't be her.
Is there something?
Mm-hmm. Mahat no, that's Mahatma Gandhi, girl. God. What was her name? Sarah. I think it was Sarah though, for real. But you know who I'm talking about.
I do.
And everybody, they get the BBLs and stuff. And that's exactly her ass that they trying to do. Yeah, Sarah. Places like her story, including museums. Yeah. Well, it's just sad. Well, she was South African. If this is the right story. Sarah Berkman. This can't be her. Yeah, it is, girl. It's Berthman. Mm-hmm. I didn't know she was South African, though. That's news to me. Mm-hmm. But they did. They put her in museums and showed,
It was sad what happened to her.
Yeah. Because she
was
just,
young.
yeah, I don't even know if you could see that, but it's a Hottentot. That's why I was thinking Mahatma. But Hottentot, that's what they called her. Hmm. They nicknamed her that. Yeah, because the size of her ass. And, you know, that's pretty sad that over sexualizing black women. So we couldn't fit Lee jeans. Could you fit Lee jeans?
Heck no.
You could. We wasn't. Lee jeans was not.
It didn't fit in no Lee jeans. They weren't even made for our bodies.
Yeah. So he was probably looking for a lady like that. He wanted to go back in those days, the Farrah Fawcett days.
I don't think they would want him. He sounds stupid.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Right. Told him to go back in the woods where he lived and shall remain. But I don't know. I think I heard somebody say something about contrasting like younger women versus, ladies in their 50s. I think it was MC Light. It was an interview with MC Light, I believe. And how that difference is, that those younger uh, young ladies look older than 50 and up. And I thought that was interesting. And I wonder if I could have asked her why she came to that conclusion. I would be interested in what her take is on why she thought that might be. Because I see it as well. When I'm walking around, I see um, they're young in their 20s and they look like an auntie. They may not even have children. You know what I mean? Like in our day, it was, children could make you look like auntie. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. It's interesting. It is. Is it the food? Is it the air? I don't know. So, what do you think is a great motivator to keep going, even though, you know, it look a little grim?
Because every day is a new day. Who knows what you will discover? That's it. That's my motivation. Who knows what can happen? Might be a connection. It might be a funny story to share. I don't know. I told you I'm just a ball of confusion, so I don't don't even know what I want. Maybe the new day will be a discovery as to what I really want. I don't know. My motivation to keep going is because to not keep going is backwards, dangerous.
I think a motivator for me though is an opportunity to really, really get it right this time.
Mm.
There's a lot of things that I would have done differently, and but I couldn't see that because of the amount of healing that I had to do, and it wasn't plain to me what I needed to heal or how to even get there. I think what led me there is my feelings. Like I just genuinely wanted to feel good, and I ended there. I ended up in that frame of mind just because just so many broken stories or bad connections or just a whole long history of just disappointments and things of that nature. And I think when I came to the realization that I'm creating these from a thought that I may have had 20 years ago. And then now I'm tasked with finding whatever that thought is 20 years ago and get that right. Or I'm going to continue to experience some form of the same thing, like some amount of it, maybe less, but still some web of that will be present if I don't go find this thing that's buried and heal it. So I guess what's attractive to me is that ability to renew myself after that. But see how that's just myself? And I feel good in that. So it's like, okay, I would like to have a partner, so where does, this feel good that I have, can that translate into a meaningful connection for me? Oh, do I want to get that up? Do I want to let go of the wheel? I don't know. I guess it's that part about healing your heart and not chasing what's broken, you know? So you can altogether stamp out attracting emotionally unavailable people. Right. Or people that require you to sacrifice, yourself for their love, if you could even call it that, you know? Because again, self love is not a phase. It's something that you have to strengthen and build and manage. And that's difficult for a lot of people to do because it's work, you know. And so it doesn't feel as you know twinkly and bright and warm as one would think. What say you? I agree. I don't know. The I don't know. Self love is important, and it is. I think we are worth. We need to all recognize the fact that we are worth the extra effort and time that it requires to keep it alive, to keep it happening. So again, I'm always excited about what comes next. Well, that's what it is. I want to be excited about what could come next, but I can't say that I am always open to it. So yeah, I don't know. This double echo is killing me. Oh, okay. Well, it's only going to 60 minutes. I just want to put it out there
60.
that, yeah, just an hour. I know we can go on. We're at 49 minutes because of all the extra stuff that went on in the beginning. But I'm excited about creating a community because that community that we build, the community that we build doing this, I want us to have some meetups, some meet and greets, some
That could be fun.
mm-hmm. I want it to
We
be
do a round table.
yeah, you know what I mean?
Talk and share, help out.
In the same space though,
Yeah,
you know,
that's
and leaving
fun.
the devices to the side. That's the hope. That's the goal is to actually set up some time, some space. And, you know, we're in the process of creating these engagement cards where we could play games. We could have game nights, you know, where we're asking questions, you know, kind of like speed dating type, you know, not necessarily specific to.
I don't think you should be putting your ideas out there. Somebody might watch and just to take it.
Well, invite me if you get it started.
No, they're just gonna take it, girl.
Oh, well, it's all right if they do. But eventually, that's the goal of this. That's the goal of these meetups online, you know, where we can sit and we can talk and we can, you know, get some of the things out because it's helpful. This is helpful to me. This broke me out of my, you know, because I was soon as I left doing what I need to do for the day, I'm thinking I'm gonna go home and get in the bed. I gotta get out of that. Like that's my comfort spot. Yeah. I mean, I gotta give it a shot. You know what I'm saying? I gotta do something that enriches what it is I want my outcome to be. And it's just so easy. Like, oh yeah, I'm tired. Let me just ooh. Some days it's okay, but I've programmed myself where I'm already in that mode coming home, knowing I need to do other things. So when I get to my destination, I'm like, oh, right now it's like two or three things that I need to do, and I will do them. I will do them. But just imagine if I'd have just gotten to bed, it would have been like, oh man, I need to restart that laundry again because I didn't get it out and hang it up or put it in the dryer, whatever. You know, that's single life. Do what I want to do.
Yeah, it's just lovely.
Really?
I mean,
you lean too heavy into that lovely. Let me find out. You don't really mean it.
Do you remember the last time we talked and I said that I feel like I might be looking for that person? I'm going to meet someone. I'm like, okay, you're it. You're the guy that's going to make me want to give up this lovely, lovely single life. You're going to want to make me just, get out and try something. I think I still might be looking for that person because right now I just don't. Okay, I'm not looking for that person. I think I still might be waiting on something else to pull me out because right now I truly, truly, truly enjoy what I'm doing, mm-hmm. which is not much. Although I wouldn't mind a little conversation. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, me too.
Anybody listening to this like this girl does not know what she wants.
I mean, if they do, then they don't know what they want either. How about that? I mean, it happens to the best of us. At this point, like you can literally choose to or not to.
We know you can choose.
You know, you sure can. Yeah. You could choose. You could choose. You could choose.
So shoot, girl, I don't know. I think I go back and forth every minute, not even every day. Every minute I want something different.
Well, if it's like that, then you know what? That means that you do have a desire to experience something different. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of like a telltale sign.
Today. Mm-hmm. I'm just kidding.
Because that could change as soon as you rise in
I
the
mean, I
AM
never
hour.
humanized, so it could change as soon as I sleep.
Same though. I'm just like, I do though. I do. It's time. I've been in this state for a very long time, and it is joyful and blissful. It is. It has its moments, but I know how to fix me. I know how to fix whatever energy in the room that's out of order. Yeah, I do. I know how to deal with me.
Yeah.
So can I? Have I learned enough about myself where I can love and nurture a connection? Because isn't that the goal?
I guess.
Oh, I don't even like the way you answered that.
I believe I done changed.
Uh huh. I mean, there's that. If anybody is out there feeling, I know we don't have anybody in this live, and I'm all right with that. Makes me feel a little bit comfortable, a little more comfortable, I should say. But eventually, if you come to view this live, I want you to help us out. Give us some answers here. Like, you know?
Right. Introduce us to your handsome brothers. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, you know, shame.
Just kidding. I'll take your uncle. No, just kidding.
Well, if this message speaks to you in any kind of way, I want you to share it with someone. Share it with somebody who's ready to love again, who's got that formula, that can fill in those steps where, how do we connect when we feel so good about our own lives and the way we view the world? How do you mesh that together? After self love is self loving, how do you share that self love? That's the next step. You know, I don't know. I used to say having a relationship is like having a relationship with God because you're going to be tested, you're going to be tried, you're going to be, you know, you will have to sacrifice some things and, you know, give up some stuff probably.
Ugh, no thank you. I don't want none of
England.
I think I just need to know that love is possible. I'm back on there like I don't know if I want it right now. Can you do it? I just want somebody that I can talk with. I guess.
Yeah, that companionship, and that's dating in your 50s. It's a different situation. It's a different protocol. That's going to make you, that's going to be a little more enticing than coming in hot. The companionship,
Especially if you can't back up and operate.
you know, that's just nah.
Yeah, somebody feels some kind of way about that.
Yeah, yeah, and it's still in my mind. Like what? Because
Like why?
that person is not the only one in the world that I've encountered like that. Like what?
That is just like man.
What is happening? And you want me to do what?
Ew. Yeah.
Hmm. Because you can't. So you're gonna need a relationship. You're gonna need some compassion. You're gonna need all the stuff that we're saying lead with. So just lead with that in your life. Well, it's time for this live to end. We are minutes away. I have enjoyed listening to your perspective, sister.
I have enjoyed. I think I would have enjoyed it more without the echo. Um,
So we're gonna fix that. So we're gonna continue to go live. But I think what I will do is I'm gonna try some other platforms Yeah, so that we can be in a split screen type of situation. Because apparently, I thought you could do that on YouTube, but I believe it's going to be based upon how many subscribers you have to how much access you'll have with the features. I have not proven that, but it's looking like that because when I tried to go live the one time, it didn't quite go well.
Okay.
It didn't let me. Like there was no way for me to move further. But then we put up some more content and then, we can get this far. The stream one, it says it's off limits or something or another. You don't have access to this feature. It's a few things that I need to learn about the whole setup. But anyway, I have enjoyed my time. I thought it was going to cut us off, but it's not. And I wondered, will it let you see who looking? No, it won't. That must just be you. And did you like it?
I did, yeah.
Okay, so that's all you.
It was the echo.
I wonder how that can go away.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's something I did on my end because you can't even hear it. So. No worries, sister. We'll figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
I have enjoyed talking to you, even though it was like us having a conversation.
Well, it would have been the same way. We just would have been on the same screen. Yeah. Probably would have been a little more crazier. So
yeah,
I'm happy then, because you don't be having a filter.
Yeah. I know how I do, girl. I'm proud of me. I done well. Filter on locked and tight.
Okay, so I think we're going to end right there. And I love you dearly. I mean, we don't have to hang up, but I'm going to end the live because I can still hear you on my phone. Oh, double.
All right, sister. Love you.
Love you too.